The least peaceful countries in the world are facing the most severe levels of resource scarcity. The Ecological Threat Register (ETR) finds 17 of the 28 most resource-scarce countries in the world are located in sub-Saharan Africa, with another 4 in the Middle East and North Africa, MENA, and South Asia.
The Middle East and North Africa, also known as MENA, is the world's most water-scarce region. The region is home to 15 out of 20 of the world's most scarce countries. And no region is as vulnerable as the sub-Saharan Africa to the threats of water scarcity, food insecurity, population increase, and natural disaster threats. And last but not the least, climate change is making a relatively water-rich region water insecure in South Asia. South Asia is facing many impacts and cascading risks from climate change.
This process has been witnessed in the multiple countries around the world, including but not limited to Venezuela, Angola, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and various other nations. All of these countries are considered as resource scarce.
What are the most scarce natural resources in the world? Water. Even though you see water everywhere and our planet is 70% water, only 2.5 of that 70% is fresh water. The rest is salt water and not useful to humans at all. Coal. This is the most used fossil fuel and a non-renewable energy source. Is a country better developed with these resources? Countries that start with high levels of natural resources in the late 1970s subsequently achieved significantly higher levels of human development, human capital accumulation, tertiary school enrollment, and public capital per person, given their initial levels of income and institutional quality.
Natural resources are of two types: renewable and non-renewable resources.
Natural resources are materials from the earth that are used to support life and meet people's needs. And non-renewable resources. A non-renewable resource, also called a finite resource, is a natural resource that cannot be readily replaced by natural means at a pace quick enough to keep up with consumption. An example is carbon-based fossil fuels.
What is the management of conservation of natural resources? Conservation management may include the preservation, protection, or restoration of species, populations, habitats, or ecosystems. These actions can help to reduce species extinctions, the erosion of biotic interactions, and environment degradation. Consequences of the overexploitation of natural resources. Environmental. The disappearance of habitat essential for flora and fauna and therefore the extinction of species. The International Union for Conservation of Nature states that more than 42,100 species are currently threatened.
Economic. 33% of world soil are moderately to highly degraded and more than 90% could be degraded by 2050. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO), if the erosion of fertile soil continues at the same rate, agriculture commodity prices will inevitably soar. Health.
Not take care of the forests, there will be fewer carbon dioxide sinks and therefore more air pollution. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), almost the entire world's population, 99%, breathes air that exceeds the organization's own recommended air quality limits.
What are the SDGs related to natural resources? The International Resource Panel (IRP). It includes scientists and governments from both developed and developing regions, civil society, industrial and international organizations. It is a custodian agency for Sustainable Development Goal 12. By 2030, achieve the sustainable management and efficient use of natural resources.
What are the 3 R's in nature? The 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle help to cut down on the amount of waste we throw away. They conserve natural resources, landfill space, and energy. They save land and money that communities must use to dispose of waste in landfills.
UAE's action towards conserving the environment. By improving the air quality, preserving the water resources, increasing the contribution of clean energy in the mix, and implementing green growth plans, UAE Vision 2021, which was launched in 2010 with the aim to create and maintain a sustainable environment and infrastructure. Ways to conserve natural resources.
Practice recycling.
Conserve energy at home.
Reusable goods.
Use renewable energy.
Avoid non-recyclable packaging.
Every year on July 28th, World Nature Conservation Day acknowledges that the foundation for a healthy society is a healthy environment. It's also a day to increase awareness about the importance of protecting our natural resources.
Preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.
As in all, preserve the land that preserves us. Thank you.